Stockport station now. I'm seeing the world in this job, I've got to be honest. It's seen far more than I've ever seen in my life before. And I'm getting to feel a bit like Michael Portillo. The difference is that he's got a Bradshaw's guide and I've got my phone, which has got all my apps on it. So it tells me what I'm supposed to be picking up, where from, what time, what special instructions, where I've got to take it to. And then of course I use my phone to book my train times and bus times. And the one thing that it's made me realise is we are very much in a cashless society now. So cash used to be king, but no longer. It's a dirty word now. It's a dirty currency. Nobody wants to touch it or have anything to do with it. And that's been made obvious by a few things that have gone on. When I was in Manchester the other day, there were a couple of homeless people, not as many as there used to be, and that begs the question. When coronavirus came, we soon found homes for all these homeless people, so why couldn't we have done it before? But they were asking for spare change. Well, of course, cash is going out the window, so what are these people going to do now? You know, if they can't get change or money. And the same for elderly people who just don't understand phones and technology. You know, they're going to be another class of our society, if you like, that are going to miss out on this. But everything is done on apps, it's done on phones. I get all the jobs by my app. I can decide whether to take it. If I decide to take it, I get the instructions of what it is that I've got to do and where from, and then I go on the Trainline app and I've booked trains. I do it with a click of a button. It's all done for me, and within an instant I get congratulations, you're going to whatever it is I'm going to, Stafford, Crewe, Liverpool. I can cancel it if I want to. Press of a button, it gives me a refund, not a problem. When I go up to the gates, all I've got to do is show my phone with the e-ticket, and that's done. Even on the buses don't want to touch your cash anymore. So with a bus, you buy a day pass now. It's cheaper than buying a ticket and easier because you can do it on your phone. All you got to do is show the bus conductor or the driver, as it is, your phone. It's done. I even went in a shop the other day and I bought a sandwich and a bottle of water, and it came to £2.39. And I've got cash on me because any well-worn traveller would carry cash around. And I said to him, do you want cash or card? Thinking, and I go back to not that long ago when if you went in the shop and tried to pay £2.39 with a card, you get laughed at and hounded out the shop. You know, I can't take a card for that, but ridiculous. So, train. So I gave him the choice, and he said, card. So I can't get rid of my cash. I've still got it, I can't get rid of it. When I was in the motor trade, I used to work, one of my jobs was parts manager at a Volvo dealership, and then I became service manager at the Volvo dealership. And the owner of the company was an old-fashioned businessman, self-made millionaire. And I remember going up to him one day, having negotiated a big deal with Volvo where we were going to get a load of money back from the manufacturer, which was not very easy to do. And I went in and I said, I've just negotiated this deal, we've gotten all this money back, so they're going to give us all this money. And he said, great, cash will do. Because cash was king. Not anymore. We're in a cashless society. And do you know what's really strange about this? A few years ago, when like many other people, I was getting information about this is going to be the future, we're not going to have cash, and I got laughed at because people said you cannot have society without cash. Well, here we are, we're in it. We're now in it. This is the transition to a completely cashless society. And the more worrying thing is when people start talking about your phone as your identity, where does it lead to from there? You know, what else are we going to get where we're tracked every move? Our finances are all on our phone, our health records are all on our phone, and then taking it further stages on what then is going to have our information on. So it makes life a little bit easier, you know. And of course, to support all this, we've got to have the technology. And again, there's questions about that, because if we've got all this and we're relying on the technology, it's great, but what happens when the technology falls down? Society falls down. So it's a transitioning world, but we'll see where it gets to.